Less than 3 years ago, California became the first state to ban natural hair discrimination. And today, the U.S. House passed the Crown Act.
The act bans discrimination based on hair texture and style if that style is commonly associated with someone's race.
The Crown Act actually stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. It's an acronym. That's Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair.
Some of the Black community have complained of being told that their natural hair is unacceptable at school and at work. Now legislators are one step closer to making hair-based discrimination a federal law. On Friday, the House passed the Crown Act by a vote of 235 to 189. All House Democrats and 14 Republicans voted for the bill, while 189 Republicans voted against it. Supporters of the bill say there are legal protections already in place, but the Crown Act is needed for clarification.
Professionalism is not about fitting into Eurocentric norms. Professionalism is about competency, it's about skill and respect.
And as you can see, my urbanites, I have natural hair. Look at that. See, I have natural hair. And I had to, a long time ago, I had to confront this very issue, because you all don't believe this, but when I was an undergrad in the early 90s, I had natural hair. And I did not want to damage my hair because I knew those chemicals were damaging my hair. And if I didn't have the financial means at that time, which I did not, to constantly go to the beauty salon. So I let my new growth, my natural God-given hair grow, and then I cut it short. But this is what happened to me. I had my hair short. It was fine in school, and then it was time for me to graduate. So if you look at pictures of me, my senior year, although I had natural hair, I had to let it grow because I had a conversation with my mom. She said, Lisa, if you want to get a job, you're going to have to do something with your hair. That's what she told me. And I was like floored, and I was so upset. And I'm like, this is the hair that I was born with. And are you saying to me that the hair that I was born with, that God gave me through you and then through my dad, isn't good enough? Although I had the intellectual ability, the skill set, the work ethic to do the job, that I could not be hired because of something that I was born with that God had given me. Oh man, I was so upset. So what did I do? I gave in. I got a perm. And then I stayed on the job. And then once I got the job and I was very proficient in my job, I started to grow my new growth back. And then I cut my hair again and I got a natural. So that's what I did. And it's a shame that it has to happen, but I'm glad it's happening. That our God-given hair, listen to what I'm getting ready to say. The hair quality that God has given us, other people, the party goers, are saying, guess what? Your hair quality is not up to our standard. So if it's not up to our standard, you have to change it to assimilate to look like us. Isn't that deep? When you really think about the audacity of a group of people to tell another group of people how you were born, how your hair was formed, fashioned and shaped by God is not good enough for them. So now we have to legislate our natural hair because they subtly try to assert their privilege onto us to make us feel that we're inadequate. And then we end up doing it to ourselves. We grow up saying that my nappy hair is bad hair. and that straight hair is good hair. How dare you say that my hair, my nappy, kinky hair, which is a part of from my ancestors back in the day in Africa, protected us from the sun so that we wouldn't get burnt like some other folks, that my hair is bad. Man, this hair stuff, I'm telling you, it is something. And people make millions of dollars trying to assimilate to the party goers through wigs, through weaves. Do you know how expensive a wig, a very good wig is, to make yourself look like something that you really aren't? And then think about walking through life every day with the understanding that the hair that you have on your head is not good enough for the majority of the people. That will play directly with your mindset. That will play directly with your psyche. That will play, I mean, it's incredible. When I walk in the room, am I going to be the only person that looks like me, a Black woman? And 9 times out of 10, I pretty much am. And on top of that, with a natural hairstyle that's in the form of a mohawk. I had 2 sets of locks. I had my second set of locks for almost 10 years, and my hair went all the way down all the way down to my back. 2017, I eventually cut it all off again, and what you see is what you get. And I love it. I feel liberated. I feel like I don't have to spend a lot of time in the hair salon. Now, I do go to the barber shop, which is a little awkward sometimes because sometimes I'm the only female in the barber shop.
Okay.
And I know that the conversations change.
Because you're there.
Because I'm there.
Now that the Crown Act has passed the House, it will head to the Senate floor where Senator Cory Booker first introduced it back in 2019. Attorney Adam Kent also told me that he supports the Crown Act and he hopes that it passes the Senate as well.